Purse of $4,000. Exact is in tries. Early pick 3 wagering begins here to run races 4, 5, and 6. Drivers change on the 4. Jimmy Let's Go, Scott McQuinn. The 1 is BEARCAT Hanover by Reed Racing of Newark, Ohio, trained and driven by Dean Collins. Number 2 is Tricks of the Trade by Heath and Craig Parker of Canal, Winchester, Ohio, trained by Craig Parker with a K-man, Kane Kaufman. Number 3 is Windbreaker by Clarence You Can Call Me Sonny DeLong of Orient, Ohio, trained by Bob Harper, Sandy Beatty at the lines. Number 4 is Jimmy Let's Go by Terry Whitaker and Robert Whitaker Jr. of Middletown, Ohio, trained by Robert Whitaker Jr. with Scott McQuinn. Number 5 is Glenview Fritz by Eddie Pulling and Daniel Stone of Lebanon, Ohio, trained by Eddie Pulling with Rob Cook. Number 6 is Nick Kress by Etta Hardman of Delaware, Ohio, trained by Frenchie Fuller. Dave Ward is up. The 7 is Rain Man by Matt Rowe of Urbana, Ohio, trained by Robert Stapleton, Jeff Ace Nicehonger at the lines. And for the outside of the 8 is Jock Osborne, owned and trained by Gary Masajewski of Lebanon, Ohio. Kyle Eder in the sulky. Field in motion. They're all fan pacing and stepping out of there for the lead from the middle of the track. There goes the 5, Glenview Fritz from the inside. BEARCAT Hanover has used the pole position and drives through to take the lead here. Glenview Fritz will yield for a garden spot, racing into a gap of 4.5, 5. Inside racing in third, that is Tricks of the Trade. On the outside racing in 4, that is Windbreaker. Inside racing in 5 here as they race around the first turn and over to the opening quarter. On top of the field, that is BEARCAT Hanover leading the way here. Glenview Fritz is racing in second. Opening quarter in 28 and 1/5. Tricks of the Trade has closed the gap, racing in third. Windbreaker is racing in fourth. Fifth on the inside there, that is Jimmy Let's Go. Sixth on the inside, Jock Osborne. Move to the outside in seventh, that is Nick Kress. And eighth in trailing the field, Rain Man, as they step around the clubhouse turn and race on over to the half. On top of the field, the punter's choice. Even money favorite BEARCAT Hanover and Dean Collins lead it here by length and a quarter. To the inside, Glenview Fritz is right there in the garden spot, racing in 2. As they reach the half, they're halfway home in 58 and 2/5. Off an opening quarter at 28 and 1. Off the turn and driving down the backside. Heads are pointed towards 3/4 and on top. BEARCAT Hanover leads the way here. Racing in second, that is Glenview Fritz. Along the inside, racing in third, that is Jimmy Let's Go. Outside racing in fourth, that is Nick Kress. Outside racing in 5 there, that is Tricks of the Trade. With broken equipment on the outside there as they race towards the 3/4 mile mark of the race. And BEARCAT Hanover reaches 3/4 and 1:26 and 3/5. They'll pace the final turn and head for home. BEARCAT Hanover under a tippy tap of the whip. Now coming to the outside, Glenview Fritz off the turn to the top of Power Alley. Less than an eighth of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. BEARCAT Hanover and Dean Collins is all over this one. To the outside, Glenview Fritz is coming to him and coming on. BEARCAT Hanover on the inside is desperate. Glenview Fritz on the outside. BEARCAT Hanover hangs on to win it. Glenview Fritz to go second. Finishing third was the 4, Jimmy Let's Go. The top of the mile, 1:55, 1/5, BEARCAT Hanover. Show. Trackside of the winner's circle, the official winner of the 4th race, claiming pace, a 1 mile, timed at 1:55 and 1. From off the rail, here's the 1, BEARCAT Hanover. H-roll bake outing by Albatross out of a Behave Hanover mare. She by Tyler B. By Reed Racing of Newark, Ohio. Nicely trained and driven by the red hot Dean Collins stable. 4th win in 2003, 1:55, 1/5, BEARCAT Hanover and Dean Collins. One 5 exacta, 17:20, 154 try, 132:20.